Hey guys, I hope you're well. I am wearing a hat, I know, but I just got back from going outside and I just can't face taking it off as it's really cold inside. But anyway, I'll get started. I just wanted to do a current favourites video. I haven't done a favourites video in what seems like absolutely forever, and of course I have favourites all the time. So I really wanted to share some of my favourites that I've been loving for the last few weeks with you, and there are some old products and some new. I'm not going to go over like my everyday essential products. I'll do that in another video or something like that because I feel like I mention those things all the time, but I'll mention the things that maybe I've rediscovered or they're new things that I'm really loving and using pretty much every day at the moment. So I'll start with skincare. There's only one thing really, but this has made such a massive difference to my skin that I had to talk about it, and it's Lumecin Night Treatment. It's kind of like a gel formula, like a thick kind of gel formula, and this is made by GoodSkinLabs, which I think is part of Estee Lauder because I bought this from a CCO about 6 months ago or so, and I did use it when I first got it, and you're meant to use it intensely every single night for 2 weeks, and it brightens up your skin, gets rid of acne, scarring, uneven pigmentation, and helps your spots and things like that. I did use it. I didn't think it was that great. I mean, I thought it was good, I could tell the difference, but it I wasn't that impressed. I remember not being that impressed, so I left it alone, and since then my skin has got really bad. If you've seen in some videos, I do have quite a bit of zit action going on down here, and I get them when I have my eyebrows done around my eyebrows and things like that. And so I started using this, just a tiny amount on the areas where I have spots, in the last week overnight, and it's made such a difference. I've never had anything that makes the spots go down so quickly, and it's really got rid of redness. You can hardly see them at all now. If I took all my makeup off, you can see tiny little, marks where they were, but they're going down every day that I use this, and I think this is absolutely amazing. It's called the Overnight Brightening Glucoprotein Treatment, and I would really recommend it for anybody that maybe has discoloration or on their skin or suffers from spots, because this really helps. You just need the tiniest amount and you apply it every single night for 2 weeks, and then I think it says that you apply it maybe once a week after that, because I think it is quite strong. But Lumecin has worked wonders on my spots. The other kind of skincare thing is a primer, and it's the Clarins Beauty Flash Balm, which I know is a really big cult product, but I'd never tried it before. I just thought that with my oily skin, putting something with the word flash in it, highlighting, I don't know, it made me think that it would make it kind of brighter and more luminous, and I don't want that because I create my own luminosity, unfortunately. But actually I was told, I can't remember who, I'm really sorry, but somebody told me that it was really good for oily skin as well, and it acts as a really good primer and mattifies, which I was really surprised about. And luckily I found a sample size in my drawer that I'd probably got from a gift or something like that, and I've been using this for about a month now, and I've nearly run out of this size. You need the tiniest amount, and it's so good. This evens out my skin, it looks much healthier when I put it on before I put my makeup on, and it mattifies really nicely. I'm really surprised about that, but I've got this on my Christmas list, and that's Clarins Beauty Flash Balm. I'm really loving that. Foundation wise, I had been using Bourjois Healthy Mix for the past few months, and I do love that foundation, no question about it. But then for some reason I pulled out Double Wear, Estee Lauder's Double Wear from my drawer, and started giving this a go, and I'm actually really enjoying this foundation. I go in and out of love with this. Some months I'll love it and use it loads, and then I'll forget about it for 6 months or so, and then come back to it, and then I'll rebuy a bottle. So I have an on-off relationship with Double Wear. But I think that the new brush that I purchased, which I'll show you in a minute, another one of my favourites, works really nicely with this, and I'm really happy with the finish that Double Wear has been giving me recently. I only need a very small amount of this because it is really heavy. Yeah, it gives really nice finish. It's kind of a medium to heavy finishing foundation. If you have any dry areas, I wouldn't recommend using this because I have a few and it kind of clings to them, but I get rid of that with my beauty blender when it's a little bit damp and bounce that off. Apart from the fact that I find it a little bit difficult to use, It feels kind of like plasticine on my face. That sounds horrible, but it isn't the nicest feeling foundation when you're first applying it. When it's molded to your skin after 5 or 10 minutes with your natural oils and things, it feels fine, your skin feels really, really nice. But when you first initially put it on, it's quite kind of like sticky to work with, and it feels heavy, which I don't really like, and I hate that feeling on my hands. But apart from that, when it's blended with your skin and when you've worked it in really, really well, which you have to do with this, then it gives a really, really nice finish. I don't need to use concealer after I've used this, and it looks really natural and it lasts a really long time. So I'm really enjoying double wear at the moment. And the brush that I'm using to apply this is something I bought about a month ago, maybe, or a few weeks ago, and I think this brush is absolutely amazing. The best foundation brush by far. I also love my Cocoa Bow big fat foundation brush or whatever, but I think this is a little bit better because it does a few more things than that. This applies foundation, but it also blends it really nicely as well, so there's no need for two brushes. And it's the LY Louise Young 34 brush, and as you can see, I have used it today so it's dirty, but as you can see, it's a very fat, dense, kind of tapered, domed brush, which makes it really, really nice for, I kind of like almost stipple my foundation. I put it on the back of my hand and then use this and then kind of like stipple it all over my face gently so my face is covered where I need my foundation, and then I'll take this and then kind of buff it into my skin, and it erases the need to use another brush to blend into your skin or to use your hands to blend it. You can do that with this, and I think that this creates a really nice flawless effect for foundation, the best I've tried, and I think it's absolutely amazing, and it works really nicely with double wear, except double wear leaves this brush feeling horrible afterwards, so I have to clean it after every single wash. I do kind of a spot clean with it, not a full clean, because it leaves the bristles quite hard, but other foundations don't do that. Next thing is an eyeliner. I'm absolutely obsessed with this eyeliner, and I've been wearing this every day for months, I think, and it's the YSL Faux Cils Eyeliner Effect Faux Cils Gel Liner, and it's one of their new gel liners. They've done a range, I think there's about 6, and they're slightly off black colours. They're kind of blue black, red black, purple black and things like that. This one is Ashy Black number 2, which is a very, very deep kind of dark grey black, and it's so, so nice. I absolutely love the formula of this. I think it's the best gel liner I've ever tried. Bobbi Brown for me dries out really, really fast. I didn't find it as creamy as the MAC gel liners. I've used prescriptive gel liners. I've used quite a lot, and this one is absolutely amazing. It's so creamy. It's really nice to apply. Really, really easy to get a really great flick with it. It's very, very pigmented. You hardly need any, and it just doesn't budge. The best thing about this is it's long wearing and it just doesn't budge on my eyelids at all. I have quite small eyes, so when I open my eyes, sometimes I get transfer from other eyeliners on my lid, which I absolutely hate, but this doesn't do that at all, so I'm really impressed, and I absolutely love the colour. It's not quite as harsh as black, but it's still really, really dark, and it gives a really nice effect. I love working with that. Next thing is my Cosmetics a la carte brow pen, which I got in the Carmine box. It's called the Brow Ink Semi-Permanent Brow Eyeliner Body Ink, and I think you can use this as an eyeliner as well, which I haven't done. I got the colour in taupe, I believe, yeah, taupe, and although when you swatch it, it looks like a really nice deep brown shade, one that I thought would match my brows perfectly. It actually comes off really, really dark when I put it on. It almost makes my brows look black, and I don't mind that. I like really defined brows. I like the contrast between black and blonde hair. Some people don't, but I actually really like it. But the thing I love about this is that the formula is absolutely amazing. It's much more liquidy than the Suki pen. I also love that, but that's much more natural. You have to work with it if you want a more dramatic look, but if there are days when you feel like you need to fill in a tiny bit but you want it to look really natural, then the Suki one is really good. But if you like having a very defined brow and creating a really, you know, intense shape, then this one is really, really good. Like I said, it's much more liquidy, really, really pigmented, and I really like the tip of this. It's a very long, thin, kind of felt tip liner pen, whereas the Suki one is brush fibres. So I'm really enjoying that, and it lasts really well, and it allows you to get a really good, perfect shape on your brows if you like that look. I know some people don't. Next thing is my Naked 2 palette. Really enjoying using this for the past, I don't know, 3 or 4 weeks or something. I use every single day. I haven't reached for anything else. I've been using the colour Foxy, which is a kind of beigey yellow. I've been using that as my base colour all over to neutralise my lids first. Then I've been using Tease, which is a matte kind of purpley brown. And then I've been using Beauty Cool as a highlight, which is a beautiful kind of peachy off-white. I love all of those three colours, and that's basically what I've worn every single day with my black eyeliner. There are some other gorgeous shades in here which I haven't really experimented with, to be honest. I kind of play it safe most of the time. But yeah, I'm really liking this palette, and I can't wait to try some more shades when I'm feeling a little braver. But this palette for me definitely wins over the original Naked. I love that too, but these are slightly cooler in shade, and they're colours that don't scare me as much as the Naked palette one. I know they're all neutrals, but to me these are more my kind of neutrals than the original Naked palette neutrals, if that makes sense. And it comes with a really nice double-ended brush and a little lip gloss, and I'll link my review to this down below, but I think it's my second to last video or something, but I really like this palette. Blush wise, I've been wearing every day. It's kind of I bought this about a year ago or so, and I used it quite a bit, and then I didn't use it because I used something else, but I have absolutely fallen in love with this again. I think this is absolutely beautiful blush, and every time I pull it out of my makeup bag, I'm blown away with how pretty it is. I just think it's the most beautiful colour, and it's Angelica. It's a very, very nice kind of bubblegum blue tone pink, very bright, very, very girly, and I just absolutely love this blush. It has quite a lot, as you can see, silver shimmer in it, but it doesn't translate that shimmery on your face. It doesn't look like you've got loads and loads of shimmer on your face. But I'm wearing it today, and it just gives this really nice kind of really nice bright pink kind of dolly blush to your cheeks, and I'm really, really liking that. I don't usually like quite a lot of blush. I like more of a natural brush, but recently I'm liking applying more of a kind of flush colour and having more colour on my cheeks in general. And yeah, Angelica is a really beautiful quality and unique colour. Mascara wise, I know I've only had this a week, but I really am enjoying this, and I think this mascara is very, very good, and its Benefits They're Real mascara. If you like long, separated, really curly lashes, then you're going to really, really like this mascara. It doesn't smudge, it keeps the curl in all day, and I think it's really nice. It's possibly not as volumizing as I like. Most mascaras I like to layer and layer and get really black, like voluminous, thick lashes, but this one you can't do that with. The only thing about this that does annoy me a little bit is that I can't build it one coat and that's it. I mean, your lashes look great after one coat with this mascara, but you can't put two coats. It then looks very spidery and probably a little bit clumpy, and I'm not really into that look. Some people do like that look, but I personally don't. And that's the only bad thing about this mascara, but the wand is very, very nice. It's a plasticky kind of, one of those big fat plastic ones, and then on the end it has almost like a Givenchy Phenomenized kind of mace-like round spiky bit, which is great for getting every single lash, doing under the bottom lashes, for getting your inner lashes and your outer lashes, and creating more length. But yeah, altogether I really love this mascara. Talking of eyelashes, false eyelashes I've been obsessed with, and I think I've worn them every single week for the past month when I've been out and things like that. And they're the limited edition WKW for Shu Uemura lashes, and they're part of their Christmas collection, and they're just the most beautiful eyelashes ever. I absolutely love these. They're kind of like, they've got a purple feather effect here, then they've got like a peachy jewel thing. I have featured them on my blog. I'll put pictures down below. They're not as scary as they look in the pan, but they're just so beautiful. I think they're perfect for parties. I think they're perfect for the Christmas season, and they just look beautiful. I just use one of the 4 and put it on the outer end of my lid or whatever, and it just adds a really nice effect. And I get so many comments on my eyelashes when I've worn these, and they're called Jeweled Love, and I believe they are, yeah, limited edition. Lipstick wise, I've been obsessed with this lipstick by New CID in the colour Very Cherry, and it's a very nice winter perfect plum colour. Looks really, really scary in the tube, but when you apply it or when you swatch it, it's not that scary. It's like a very, very deep plummy red, and it looks so beautiful on the lips. I have it on now, just gently patted. You can make it subtle or you can build it up. In one of my last videos, lots of people commented on my lips, and I was wearing this a little bit more built up than I am today, and I just think it's really beautiful. It's very, very wearable plum and really nice for the winter. The other days when I've been wearing or wanting a nude, I've been wearing my Estee Lauder Vanilla Truffle, one of my absolute favourite nude lipsticks. It's kind of a really nice kind of mauvey nude, really, really flattering, beautiful formula, and I just absolutely love this kind of natural nude shade, and it's a really great base for putting coloured glosses on top as well. Nail polish wise, I've been obsessed with this polish. I've worn it every day for the past week, and it's Orly's Ingenue, I think. I'll put the link or I'll put the name down below, but it's a really beautiful, very, very shimmery, metallic-y purple, absolutely packed full of gold shimmer. It's really unique. I love the effect on the nails. It gives kind of like a metallic copper feel in some lights, and then in others it looks really purple. But my nails are really chipped, but this is the colour, and I think it's beautiful. I'm going to go and repaint those after this. Hair wise, I've been loving these bobby pins, or spin pins, sorry, by Goody, and they replace bobby pins. You can just do a really nice updo or bun with these in seconds, and each single one is the equivalent to 10 bobby pins, or what they're called, hairpins or whatever. And yeah, you can just do the whole updo with these in like 2 seconds or something. You just twist them between the bun and your hair holds really, really well, and I think those are absolutely amazing. I've seen them in places like Asda and Boots, and I think they're $3.99 or something for two, but they're well worth looking at if you want to create really nice updos without using pins and make it look kind of invisible. Last but not least is the perfume that I've been obsessed with for months, but recently I've been wearing this all the time, and I carry it around with me, and I shouldn't. I need to get one of those Travelo things to put my perfume in for my handbag, but it's this perfume by Guerlain, and it's Shalimar Initial, and it's such a beautiful kind of girly, sweet, but at the same time sophisticated scent. Usually I go through most of my fragrances that I go for are very, very girly, very, very sweet, very, very fruity, synthetic kind of smelling. But this is the first perfume that I've loved that has kind of been a little bit more sophisticated. Maybe that means I'm growing up a little bit, I'm not sure. But I really love this perfume. It has the nicest notes in it. It's sweet, sherbety, but at the same time a little bit powdery, a little bit more grown up, and kind of more intense. Love this perfume. It's definitely one to check out if you like kind of sweet smells, but you want something maybe for the evening, you want something a little bit not as synthetic smelling, then this is beautiful. I'll link to my review on my blog down below. Anyway guys, I felt like I've been talking for absolutely ages, so I'll go now. But I hope you're good, and I will speak to you soon. Bye guys.